How's it going everyone, and welcome to another Market Watch video. Today I'll take a closer look at the possible winter upgrades or rating refreshments as EA announced on their official site. But before we jump into that, I would like to take a closer look at what happened with the BPL players going into the weekend league, plus have a look at the ones to watch Higuain and ones to watch Hummels as their prices dropped when they got into the new team of the week. Currently it's Thursday and some BPL players are already falling in price. With the rewards, however, some of them have slightly picked up. Taking this into account, I predict tomorrow's BPL player prices pick up slightly until they maybe stagnate over the weekend and then drop on Sunday evening. The informs who are not in packs anymore have gone up loads with the rewards. Dre is after the first hour of the rewards already by 15k and is already higher than what he was on Monday. Same applies to Winston Reed. Keep in mind that the Bundesliga or La Liga informs who are out of packs will potentially be up on Friday with the rewards. A really low priced investment could be the 84 rated Bentaleb or Leno. In my opinion, if you haven't invested in Bundesliga plus La Liga players yet, you are still in time as they should be at their peak price on Monday and Tuesday. That is also the day I suggest to sell them. For the informs, the best time would probably be Thursday night or Friday as predicted. Yesterday the team of the week 22 was leaked. Apparently there are some users who have the ability to have a look into the FUT database with a special token that shows them a few players with 100% correct stats and who is going to be in the next team of the week. Hummels and Higuain all of a sudden spiked in price as they were leaked before the official announcement. Loads of people went and bought these cards and hoped to sell them in the first minute as the official announcement would be released. What actually happened was that too many people knew about the leaked team of the week and the supply on the market at the time was way higher than the demand. This caused people to panic sell their cards and made their price drop hard. The fact that the weekend league is a BPL requirement, these cards also have less demand at the moment and should start picking up once they will be required in the weekend league. Hummels should start rising over the weekend and proceeding into the next week as there will be a Bundesliga weekend league that will require these sorts of cards. Sometimes between Tuesday and Friday should be the day to sell Hummels. I think that Higuain shouldn't be that much affected by the weekend league qualification round on Monday after the BPL weekend league is over, so you could potentially wait for future weekend leagues where Higuain could potentially be used. Both cards are currently too cheap. Higuain is almost at the same price as during the Lunar New Year crash. They should both rise once they will be able to play in future weekend league competitions. Jumping into the latest news about FUT rating refreshments. This year the term winter upgrades wasn't used, but they announced the winter rating refreshments. The fact that you used another term this year could indicate that EA will take another approach into dealing with the winter upgrades. Lots of people in the community speculate that they could potentially release the winter downgrades alongside with the upgrades. A good method to have a look into the refreshments is checking the current head-to-head in-game ratings of certain players. I have done so in these pictures. The ratings were checked on sofifa.com, the link will be in the description. Also keep in mind that these stats are most certainly incorrect on these cards, it's just to represent the possible outcome of these cards. Today we already had a 1 hour maintenance in FUT, which could mean that they are already preparing for such events to drop tomorrow on Friday 17th. If they take the winter refreshments approach, it could be done in two ways. Every year thus far, EA released new upgrade cards on the market which didn't affect the old cards on the market, but it affected the informs, of which the new upgraded card reached the same rating. So what could happen is EA will release new cards on the market and the ones already owned wouldn't change in value. But if they change the whole approach and decide to refresh all the cards that people already own, I'm currently questioning what would potentially happen to the ones to watch cards and informs who are currently in the system. If they decide to downgrade cards who are already in the system and owned by users in the game, therefore their informs should potentially take a hit as well. Such an example would be Draxler, as his card is downgraded to 83 in head-to-head. If the downgraded Draxler could take effect in FUT, would his inform and wants to watch card be affected as well, or would they just be applied to his previous 84 rated card? However, leaving all this speculation aside, what I think it will happen is EA releasing these upgrades and downgrades in packs as fresh new cards. They've done so with the upgrades every year and they should continue doing so as it's perfect marketing strategy which makes EA sell thousands of FIFA points every year. However, if they would decide to do the downgrades on the cards already into the system and put new upgrades card in packs as a new release, the outrage in the community would be pretty big and EA might think twice in doing so. With the Irish tournament that is coming up in March, keep an eye on McGeady. Just as an example, here's the comparison with Westwood, who at one point went for 25k on PlayStation. Another thing that has been brought up on my last stream by Don Wolf, I'll leave his Twitter in the description. If we have a look at Inform Gamera, who is 85 rated, his price shoot up when when Suarez SBC got released and currently goes for 180k on PlayStation and 210k on Xbox One. Carrasco is predicted to get an 84 rated upgrade, which would mean that his first informed card could potentially rise to an 85 rated card. With the upgrades right around the corner, this could be a really good buy for the future. Today was also Flip Day, where we made loads of coins live on stream, so if you don't follow me yet on Twitch, make sure to check my daily streams around 6 PM UK time every day. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash that sub button on the way out and drop a like if you find these kind of videos helpful.